Welcome back, guys. I am back. I know it has been like 3 weeks since I've done a video. Don't talk about me too bad. Just try your stomach hard. But the reason why I have on my little workout gear is because my best friend, that's a natural cutie, Courtney, she texted me this morning and was like, Candace, you need to do a natural hair video talking about working out. And I was like, that is a good idea. Just because I know it's a lot of us out there, we don't work out because we have natural hair. We don't want to mess our hair up. And, you know, we just have all of these excuses in the world not to do it. So guess what? My Nike shirt is on today. And I'm telling you ladies today, just do it. So I have a few tips for you ladies that's going to help facilitate, promote, whatever you want to do, influence you to go work out if you don't, just because your hair is natural. So I have a host of friends that work out and they're natural, and then I have some that don't and that are natural. I typically work out, but I've been so slack lately just because a lot of transitionings that I've been doing in life, which are good, but I have to get back on it. So the biggest thing for us natural girls, I don't work out because I don't want to mess up my hair, because I sweat in my hair. So I cannot say that I know the feeling, because I don't sweat. I can get a really good workout and I still won't sweat that much. And if I do, in my hair is not one of the places that I do sweat. So I'm here to tell you, there is no cure for it. If you sweat in your head, you sweat in your head. But I do have some tips that will help you maybe make it easier as far as styling and keeping in your moisture because you sweat in your hair. So in my mind, when I think about sweating in your hair with natural hair when you're working out, I would think you want to make sure that your hair is open as much as possible and you have a lot of airflow going through. And the reason I say that, because sometimes when you have styles that are really close together, well, when your hair is all just jumbled up into like a ponytail, you would think that it will cause more sweat. But in actuality, it actually is a better thing. So I have some tips. I think I have like 9 or 10 tips, and we'll go through those. And if you see me look down, it's because I have them on my iPad, guys. I didn't want to forget to tell you the tips. So the biggest thing is you want to protect your hair. Always protect your hair. So when they say, or when we say protect your hair, that means tie it down. Every time I go to the gym, I have on my silk scarf, and depending on the style, I have on my bonnet. I don't care who's checking for me, who's looking for me. I ain't checking for nobody. You know, I'm trying to protect my hair and get a good workout. You know, nowadays they have so many like fancy bonnets, fancy scarves. If you want a little design, a little razzle-dazzle, LaToya Wright on her Instagram, she sell razzle-dazzle, you know, bonnets. I even want me one. I said I was going to order me one. But you know, the natural hair world has grown tremendously in the last couple of years. And, you know, you have all of these good products. You have all of these good scarves and everything to protect your hair. So protect it. Lay it down. And if you're one of those girls who just don't like to go to the gym with your hair wrapped up, then, you know, so be it. I do have one friend, she doesn't wear a scarf, but she wears, like, you know, the basketball players used to wear those headbands around their head, like the A1 things that stop the sweat from rolling down their face. That's something good that you can wear too, that traps in the sweat. Honestly, it, you know, the sweat will go into that and it'll keep it from rolling off your face, but you're also protecting your edges at the same time. And that leads me to point 2. If you sweat in your hair and you have it wrapped, do not take off this scarf until it is completely dry. And the reason why you don't want to take it off is because when it's wet and it's not tied down, you're creating an atmosphere for frizz. And that's what we hate the absolute most, frizz. So if you do tie your hair down, leave it on your head until your hair is dry. If it takes your hair a longer time to dry, go home, sit under a cool dryer, or either get a hand dryer and do cool setting and blow it. You're just doing it to make sure that your hair dries before you take the scarf off, because you don't want frizz, okay? Point 3, If you're one of those girls who like to do your hair daily, go work out, go have fun, let it become a mess because you do your hair daily anyway. So for our natural girls that have really, really short hair and they have no choice but to do their hair daily, I can't personally say I understand, but I understand. You know, you don't want to go to work looking crazy. You don't want to step out anywhere looking crazy. So if you have the time and you don't mind doing your hair daily, do it daily. For some girls, I will say, who have longer hair, not necessarily, you may not do your hair daily, but you may spruce it up a little bit. And so that leads me to point 4, sprucing it up. I am a fan of leave-in conditioners that are creams and water-based. So this is when your water-based creams and then your spray moisturizers from different products come in handy. Because if you decide, say you have a twist out and it got sweaty, it frizzed up, you can go home, you can get your spray bottle. And I know girls who put water and oil and a little bit of, you know, mixture, something that they've made up into their spray bottle. They spray their hair and they retwist it. So for the girls who don't want to go through all that retwisting and stuff, say like if you have a wash and go pony, and I do this when mine get a little old, maybe like day 4 or 5, leave-in water-based conditioners. So I have lived by Carol's daughter leave-ins for a long time, and this is the Tui one, but I use the Manoi, I use the black vanilla, and I use the Tui. And you can catch these things on sale for like when they're like $7. I have like 4 of these bottles under my cabinet because they were on sale, and I caught them on sale, and I just buy a lot of them because I love these things. And I have found them very helpful when I have my wash and goes now. This is what helps spruce it up to make my wash and goes last a little longer. Like this is an old one. This is from Friday, and today's Thursday. So this was from Friday. This was 5 days. Yeah, 6 days, 5, 6 days, whatever. It doesn't matter. But I've been using this, and I've been using the Talia Wajid Shea Cocoa Conditioner Daily, what's this? Daily Leave-In Conditioner. And with this one, hold on, guys. Okay, there we go. And with this one, it is water-based like a spray, but it is a little thicker. And I love this. This is my #1 product. So with my wash and go ponies, my wash and goes, anytime I have any curls that are out loose, this is what I use to make it last a whole week. So get you some of this. I know these two work definitely. I'm pretty sure there are other products out. Get a spray base. Try not to get a cream base because I feel like the spray base, it has the water. It's the water base. It has the spray. It'll be easier versus trying to get your water bottle wet, get your cream, put it on, put your oil, do all that stuff. And you can put oil in these products if you want to and just have it all in one, you know? Alright, so then, y'all, I'm all over the place just dropping stuff. So, number 6, work out in cooler places, cooler conditions. 5:30 in the morning. It's not hot. 8, 9 o'clock at night. Maybe a little warmer, but it's not hot. You get my drift though. Working out in a gym that has the big fans. Work under one of those big industrial fans. You know, I'm not saying that these are going to cure it, but these things are going to help you. So being where you can get some cool air coming in, hopefully it will help decrease your sweat flow. Okay, ladies? Have a good schedule. Number 7. When I say have a good schedule, meaning this is old. This is what you will go to the gym and work out hard on because it's old and you know you have to do your hair anyway. So if you're a Monday through Friday kind of workout person, so do your hair Friday. You got Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and even all day Monday to look cute. And if you don't want to work out Monday, you got all of Monday. So what's that? 4 days of wearing something really good in your hair. And a lot of us natural girls, a style will last about 4 days before we have to do something to it because it's looking dry. It looks old. The frizz has built up. I mean, it's a number of things. It's not in one place anymore. If you want to work out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let those be your workout days. And then you can do more of the protective styles those days. And I'm going to talk about protective styles in a minute, because when I talk about those, I'm actually going to show you guys some pictures of protective styles that I've done in my older days of, you know, going natural. Not because I wanted to work out, but just because I did protective styles, because I didn't want to do my hair. I wanted low manipulation. And because I felt like in the beginning, me doing the protective styles is what helped me to trap my moisture in as much as possible. And it makes it easier for me to do it now. So with the good schedules, if you know you have certain days that you work out faithfully, schedule your hairstyles as well as when you're going to do your hair around it. If you're like me, you like to do your hair and let days go by before you do another style. So you know what works best for you. But if you're one of those girls that just like to do your hair every day, by all means do it, you know? If you have shorter hair, it's really easier to do anyway. So, last point, number 8, protective styles. So, your protective styles are those styles you do it and it just lasts for days and you don't touch it at all. So, your biggest protective styles that you want to do when it comes to working out are braiding your hair. So, putting like the 2 braids to the scalp or the 2 twists to the scalp. Or even if you want to do a number of twists and pin it up in a ball in the back, you can do that. You have your faux locks, you have your sew-ins, your quick weaves, your Senegalese twists, and these your feed-in braids, and these new ones that are out now, your mermaid braids. Have y'all seen those? They are really cute if the person knows what they're doing. I may want to try those. Like, they're really cute. But it's a bunch of protective styles out there. And it's so crazy because just doing research on this particular topic, putting your hair in a bun and in a pineapple is something that they say helps when working out. Now, for people who don't really have thick hair, I can see how that will help you, just because your hair isn't thick. You're not creating all that wetness and moisture in the inside of that ponytail. Now, for those girls who have that thicker hair and the kinkier hair, I can see it working, but then I can't see it working, because depending on where your ponytail is, if you like to put your ponytails at the top of your head like me, in the crown, you're creating so much sweat there. And if you don't do something about your hair that night or the next day, you're just promoting a lot of dryness that can take place, because you're doing all of that sweating and then you're not putting in any moisture back into it. So I would be careful for girls who have thicker hair and you're wearing your buns at the top or even wearing a bun in the back. Just make sure that if you're going to do that, spray one of these, you know, in the middle of your hair, so you are putting some type of moisture into your hair. I'm trying to think. The biggest thing is tie those edges down. And if you see that your edges are starting to crawl up, you got your all kind of edge controls. You got your Eco Style Gel. If you're like me, you use Talia Wajid Curly Curl Cream to lay your edges down. Wet it with your water bottle. Put it on top. Brush it down with a regular brush, or use your little toothbrush. Get those edges right. Tie it back down. So there's no cure to not mess up your hair when you're working out, but we should not have that as an excuse not to work out, okay, ladies? So work out, find ways that are beneficial to you and more helpful to you. What I do to my hair, you may not can do to your hair, because our textures are different. I don't sweat in my hair, so I can go and run a marathon. I ain't gonna run one, but I can run a marathon and be okay, and my hair will still be in place. But you may not can do that. So I am going to add some pictures, ladies, where you can see some different protective styles that I have done over the years. And you should try them. They may work for you. And I really do believe that if you're going to do protective styles, think think about airflow as much as possible. So those little braids to your scalp, making sure you grab those roots really well when you're braiding and twisting so they won't slide back out. I would recommend more of the tighter braiding and twisting versus the looser, just because the looser they are, you're allowing your curls to just curl right on up with the sweat and all of the wetness and the moisture you are creating. So thank you for tuning in. Very short video, and look at the pictures. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think. All right, y'all have a good one. Until next time.